Peace and blessings. Shalom, shalom. Hope everybody is having a great day. I know I'm having a beautiful day, beautiful Sabbath. Just got done studying, but I just wanted to come to you guys, bring you a video and let you know, just encourage everybody. Start where you're at. What I mean by start where you're at, we coming in times now where it's more important than ever to return back to the land, to start becoming more self-sufficient. Self-sufficiency should be our main goal in this day and age, because here's the thing, it's becoming more and more realistic that in the future it's going to be hard for people who don't submit to society's agenda to be a part of the system, you know, when buying and selling and, you know, going to establishments and things like that. So it could come to a point where, you know, hey, you know, we're living in crazy times, to the point where it might be hyperinflation, it might be food shortages. We don't never know what's going to happen. But what I want to encourage you to do is start where you're at, as far as getting back to the land. And even if you don't have land, even if you got a small backyard, you live in an apartment, get yourself, you can, in your backyard, you can start a little vegetable garden. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a big garden, but just start growing some staples, some main vegetables that can grow quick and that require basically little supervision, and you know, you can just let them grow and do their thing, and you don't have to really have all these different fancy things for them. You know, you could just start growing greens in pots. You can start a tomato plant. You can start some, you know, some okra plants, or whatever the case may be. You could start some potatoes in containers. You could do that. Just stuff to actually just start scaling back from being so dependent on societal things, and being so dependent on the system, being so dependent on the grocery stores, being so dependent on all of these things for your basic everyday needs. Let's start getting back to the land. Start your vegetable garden, you know, on your balcony. Start just growing little things. If you got a backyard, you could put some chickens back there. You could put 2 or 3 chickens in your backyard, you know, or 4 or 5, or however big your backyard is. You could put, you know, some chickens that you could build a chicken coop. You can put a couple chickens back there. That way you'll have eggs, and if you need, you can have meat chickens as well, to grow your own chicken meat instead of going to the grocery store. Because guess what? If something were to happen, God forbid, if something were to happen to where there was a food shortage, you already have a source of food that's growing. You won't be panicking like other people will. You won't be panicking and going out and buying crazy, you know, buying crazy things, and you know, like how it was with the tissue situation, where they was like, it's a shortage on tissue, and you know, everybody rushed out to the store to go buy tissue, and it was like they made it like that and people panicked. But you don't want to panic. You want to prepare right now while we can. You know, I'm gonna just show you a little bit of what I got right now. I live on 5 acres, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to have the land to garden and have livestock, and just to have the space to do whatever I need to do. But here's some of my chickens right here in the backyard. I'm looking over the fence. I got some chickens that's gonna lay eggs for me in the future. Excuse, it's kind of flooded back there because it rained for the past week. But yeah, those are some of my chickens. And I'm about to get some meat chickens to you know, grow for meat in the future. I've already butchered like 2 of my chickens. I only bought 2 meat chickens, but I'm just saying that to say, start off small. You know, I've been living here for 2 months, and already I've got plants in the ground. I got a garden going. This is part of my garden I started. I got some watermelon, I got some eggplant growing, some cucumbers, some tomato plants, some squash, some corn. You know, it's just growing. It's just growing. You know, and I got some more tilled. I got some more parts that I tilled that I'm going to add into the garden. I got some tomatoes, I mean not tomatoes, but potatoes over here. You see my other chickens roaming around, free ranging, you know, just letting them do their thing. And I got sheep over there. I got sheep all the way over there. I got 3 sheep. are gonna breed. I'm gonna breed them and let them multiply. Let my flock grow. But the goal is to start where you're at with what you have. Before I lived on this 5-acre property, I had a property, I had a home that was on just under an acre. And guess what I did? I had a garden and I had chickens, you know, and I got eggs every day. I believe I had 6 egg laying chickens. Yeah, I had 6 hens that laid eggs. And every week, I had probably like at least 30 eggs. 2 dozen. That's over 2 dozen eggs every week. To the point where I was giving them to my neighbors. My neighbors was looking forward to me, you know, bringing them eggs and stuff, those fresh brown eggs out of the backyard. And man, when I tell you it was so fresh. But start where you're at. I lived in a subdivision. I had people call and complain about how many chickens I had, because I started off with a lot of chickens. I had like 30 chickens. I had some meat chickens and I had some egg layers. But I started off with a lot of chickens, and you know, they called the authorities on me, and you know, I had to downsize it to only 6. I could only have 6. But guess what? I made do with 6. You can make do with whatever you're working with. You can make do with. But the goal is to start, you guys, especially African Americans, so-called African Americans. We are so dependent on the system. See, we think if we got food stamps, we made it. We think just because we can go shop at Whole Foods that, you don't, first off, you don't know what everything they're putting in it. You don't know everything that they're putting in the food. They could say it's organic, but who's to say that that's really organic? It's legal loopholes. You do know that, right? So start, just get you a pot. Get you a pot this size right here. Hold on, let me show you. Just get you a pot, fill it with some dirt, and put a seed in it. That's all you got to do, and watch it grow. Water it every day. You get your pot this size. You can grow some greens in here. You can grow some greens in here. You can grow anything. Get you about 10 pots, and in those 10 pots have 10 different vegetables, 10 different plants in them. You see what I'm saying? See, I got an orange tree that's growing right now. This is my orange tree growing. You know, because you want to have food that's going, you want to have plants that's going to continuously give you food. So when that matures and that starts bearing fruit, that's fruit all spring and summer. I got fig trees that I got figs on right now that I need to pick, and that's food. So to the point where I can have some peace of mind. That's what it's all about, peace of mind and survival. And also right now, another thing to start doing as well is stockpiling. Go to Sam's, Walmart. Every time you go grocery shopping, get you some extra canned goods put to the side. Get you some vegetables, get you some canned meats, get you some bags of rice. See, I could show you my stockpile right now as well. But the goal is to prepare. It's to prepare for what's coming. We're living in times, you see what's going on with, you know, the jab and things like that, and you see how society is conditioning people for something that's to come in this future. So we want to be prepared. We want to be as prepared as possible. Start stockpiling. This is my garage. This is why I keep my stuff at. And I don't have a lot of stuff right now, but the goal is to just start. Just start. You got oatmeal, you got noodles, you got beans, you got apples, honey. Honey doesn't go bad. Honey never goes bad. They got honey that they just found in the tombs in Egypt that's been around for thousands of years and it's still good. You got pineapples. You want to get things that are going to last a long time. Got little chicken pot pie. You got grits, pancake mix, chicken breast, tuna. You know what I'm saying? You got bags of rice, sunflower seeds. Also, get you some MREs too. Get you some MREs. You know, this is just, you know, half a pack, but I still got some more packs laying around here somewhere. Get you some emergency flashlights, walkie-talkies. You know what I'm saying? Get you some candles, some lamps. Stock up on ammo. Get you a gun safe. stock up on ammo. You know what I'm saying? Also, portable butane stove, portable gas stove. That way, you know, electricity problems, whatever the case may be, we just don't know how it's gonna look, family. And I'm just telling you to start being prepared. Start small. Start small. People think you gotta have this, you know, you gotta have land or you gotta have this big open space to start. Well, no, all you have to do is literally just start where you at. You know, and when stuff hits the fan, you'll be thankful that you did. You'll be thankful that you started small, because you might only have a few weeks worth of stuff, but guess what? That buys you some time. And you're not panicking like everybody else who's living month to month, day to day. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage everybody to start where you're at. Get armed, get you some weapons, get you some food in the ground, start stockpiling some stuff, candles, bags of rice, canned goods, you know, just whatever you can. Get you some chickens that's gonna lay eggs. That's a daily food source. You got chickens that lay eggs every day. Guess what? That'll sustain you. You know what I'm saying? Some eggs and some vegetables. It's about survival if it comes down to it. But you just want to always be prepared. We always want to prepare instead of react. Remember that. Prepare instead of react. But the Most High has got us covered, Israel. So be led and guided by the Ruach and follow the Most High. Get into the Word first and foremost, and understand that nothing of the Word is going to save you, but it is good to prepare. But nothing in this world is going to save you except the Most High. And the Most High leads you and guides you just like he did Noah. Warned Noah, said build an ark. You see what I'm saying? See, we can't have this churchianity mindset of, well, God is going to be with me, and if something happens. No, just like when we read about our father Noah, God told him what was going to happen, and he told him to prepare. And that's what Noah did. The Most High always gives warnings and tells people to prepare. If we're in sin, he gives us warning. He gave the kingdom of Judah, the kingdom of Israel, warnings before he sent destruction. He said, repent. I was just reading in the book of Hosea today when he was talking to the northern tribes, when he was talking to Ephraim, who went into idolatry and sin, and he sent the prophets to prophesy to them to repent. And if not, this is what's going to happen to you. And lo and behold, they went captive into Assyria. You see what I'm saying? The Most High always warns us. He always warns us. So let's prepare, family. Keep our faith in him first and foremost, and be led by the Ruach, and don't submit to the ways of the world. Do not submit to the world. Stand on what you believe in. Stand on your faith, even if it comes down to death. Stand on it, and there will be great reward for you in the kingdom of the Most High, in the kingdom of Yah. And with that, I want to say hallelujah, shalom, all praises to the Most High Yah.